Guys, I'm gonna be your facilitator or junior facilitator for the next couple days. My name is Dexter Wadsworth. I'm from Spanish Fork, Utah. I'm at BYU right now, and I enjoy playing hockey. So, if you guys want to give a little introduction like that, just go around in a circle. That would be great, so we can get to know each other.
I'm Trent Perry from Park City, Utah. I like to race mountain bikes competitively, golf, fly fish, anything outdoors.
I'm Noah Levitt. I just like to hang out with friends, chill, and do whatever.
Nice.
And where were you from? Did you say what high school you're from?
American Fork High School.
Oh, great. So I'm Natalie, and I'm going to be a facilitator, and I'm from the E Club. I'm excited to be here, and I love to golf.
I'm Shaylee Haslam. I'm from Union High, and I like to paint.
I'm Lexi Morgan. I go to Box Elder High School, and I've played the violin for 13 years.
My name is Gabby Benson. I go to Murray High, live in Murray, and I am on our school speech and debate team. I like to talk.
I'm Sophie Will. I go to Corner Canyon High School in Draper, and I like to play the saxophone and start businesses.
I'm Cody Hewlett, and I go to Bear River, and I like to hunt.
Awesome. So now that we know each other, get to know each other even better. So going off of the names and relating it to Larry Chatterton's message about communication and remembering people's names, how do you guys think that remembering someone's name can help you out?
Well, when you remember someone's name, someone once said that hearing your name is the sweetest sound in any language. So I personally love when people remember my name. Like when I just walk up to someone and they're like, "Hey, Gabby," and I'm like, "Hey." And so that's great, and I feel like there's respect there because it's very important to that person, and obviously it's important to you because why would you introduce yourself with your name otherwise?
Yeah. What about you, Cody?
It's always nice to know people's names, but I have a bad memory.
Oh, gotcha. How do you think you can improve your memory?
I practice your name with faces.
Alright. What about you guys over here?
What was the question again?
How do you think remembering people's names can help you out in the future?
Well, I feel that a crucial part of getting to know somebody is getting to know them on a superficial level, and the most superficial thing is somebody's name. So
I like that.
Yeah, and Larry said something about how people, like, it means a lot to them when you call them by name, so I think it's important to know people's names and be able to remember them so that you can make that personal connection with them.
That's great. I like that. Alright, so moving on to his message about communication. What are some ways you can communicate effectively, Lexi?
Well, sometimes when I get angry, I don't communicate really great, and so then I tend to get hangry also, like the mixture of hungry and angry, and that just sometimes comes during third hour right before lunch, and I'm just not a good person to be around then, so people don't like me then, so yeah.
Wow, that was a great answer. Gabby, what about you?
I think communication is like, what was the question again? Sorry, what was that?
How do you think you can be an effective communicator, and what do you think the benefits are of that?
Something very important with communication is eye contact, because I don't know why, I've just always found that eye contact is really important, and you just get to know someone a lot better, especially with all my past experiences. Like when I was in debate, you have to avoid looking at your partner so you don't get into an intense heated discussion, and that's part of the communication, because you don't want to have things escalate to a heated discussion. You want to talk calmly, and so eye contact is major because it's how you get a feel for the other person's emotions and diffuse certain situations.
Alright, I like that. So, to be diplomatic. Alright, Noah, what do you think?
I really liked when he was talking about how like what you should talk about when you're like having a first conversation with someone, what you shouldn't, and just to make that like immediate friendship and make it sincere and show that you actually care.
So would you refresh us? What were the things that he did talk about with the communication?
You want to talk and you just want to like get to know them a little bit, what they like to do, what their family's like, because maybe what they like, where they live, but you don't want to touch on like religion and stuff or things that can be argued about.
So politics then as well.
Yeah.
Okay. So a question for the facilitator: What are some instances where good communication has been beneficial to you? So we can help our group understand the importance of good communication.
I think that in my job, what I do, communication is important so you can help build relationships and strengthen relationships with people that you work with, because you're going to be spending a lot of time working with people. So I remember also something that Larry talked about was he wanted to think about someone that really meant a lot to you and their personality. What was a trait that they had? And we wrote a whole bunch of the words on the board, and then he had the ask about attitude, service, and knowledge. So with those personalities, what kind of a personality do you want to have? So if someone was thinking about you, what personality would you want to have them think about with you?
Like each of us?
Yeah. So let's just kind of go around in a circle, and we can just start whoever wants to start first. We'll just go around in a circle and think about what type of personality trait you want to have.
I don't want to be known as polite, but not a pushover. You don't like, you can't walk all over them, but they're nice about it.
Okay. I would personally like to be known for service, because the best way to show your intentions are by your actions. Actions speak louder than words, so.
I would like to be known as a good listener, because in order to be a good communicator, you have to listen first. And so I would like to be able to show that in all of my relationships and all of my connections, that when they say something that's important, that's pertinent to me or my future or their future, that I listen and really put it into practice right then and there.
Great. Does anyone else have anything?
I'd like to be known as like kind and like generous, like doing for others before myself, not just for the show of it, but in a genuine manner.
Okay, I like that. All right, so does anyone else have anything else they want to say about Larry Chatterton? All right, so if you guys don't have anything else, I would challenge you to improve your communication skills, because the best way to improve them is by actually practicing them. You're not going to get any better if you just take what he taught you guys and then not act upon it. So go out and meet new people, develop your communication skills. It'll be super beneficial for you guys. So that's it.